My name is Jerry Jean. My wife and I live in Taylor Mill, Kentucky. I mean, Schneller Knochelmann, that's such a legendary name in this business. They've been around forever. They know what they're doing. Our company has used Schneller Knochelmann over the years for the commercial side. We've got several roof units. Residential side, we are on our third system in that house. The house is 32 years old. With the current system that we had, we knew it was time. It was constantly running, and with it constantly running like that, our energy bills were starting to soar. It was getting aggravating listening to that thing run all the time. So, and it's kind of funny because when the technician came to install the new unit, he said to my wife, we went to empty the Freon, but there was none in it. Their process is that when you call them and when they're dispatched, you get text on when they're going to arrive and who's going to arrive. And then you get a text when they leave. The communication is there. We know when they've arrived, we know when they left, we know what they did, and we know what to expect from there. The appointment was scheduled. Pete Knochelmann came over to the house. He spoke with my wife and I. He did an analysis of our HVAC system. He used tools to do that, and he knew exactly what to recommend. And he did recommend us 3 different systems. We chose the most expensive of the 3 systems. He was talking to us about a hybrid system, and this technology is new to me, and so because of that, it was a little nerve-wracking going by his recommendation, but we did so, and it's been a year now, and 100% we couldn't be more happy. When we would sit out on the deck in the backyard, the unit was within 20 feet, and it sounded like a freight train when it started up. And the new system, you can't even hear this thing run. It's beautiful. We can't tell when it's on or off out there. And we can actually enjoy a conversation on our deck now. So I've got a quiet system that you can barely hear. I've got energy bills that are cut in half, and I've got a tax credit that I'm waiting on. What better can you ask for? You know, not only was the system installed a week after our consultation, but when the guys showed up, I think there were 3 or 4 of them, and very quick and efficient, very quiet. They were in and out of the house within 4 hours, had the entire system up and running. I can't say enough how clean that process was and how well they cleaned up after themselves. They're a locally owned company. They're not a nationally owned company. The bottom line is not their motive. The solution for you is their motive. You can go through the grapevine and hire the guy down the street that does this on the side. You could acquire a hot mess that you're going to live with for 15 years. And with Schneller Knochelmann, you know, there's a peace of mind there because you know the reputation's there. You can look on the Google reviews, word of mouth. They've just been around forever. They know what they're doing. You know what these guys are going to do. They're very friendly. They're professional. And that's worth a lot more than we paid for this system.